Welcome to my channel, everyone. This is Scooter Wolf, and my apologies for starting this in a CVS parking lot. But believe it or not, I am on the road to New Hampshire. Currently, I am in New York, having crossed the border from New Jersey maybe about half hour ago or so. And as you can see, I am not alone. Up ahead is the one and only Anthony Roberson. Fellow motovlogger and rider extraordinaire, and he is taking the lead because he has GPS and all that other fun technology that is helping us navigate. And in our case here, we're trying to avoid tolls and everything on the way to New York. Sorry, on the way to New Hampshire. Here we go. So I should explain, why am I starting here? Well, when we left my place, and Anthony rode up from Tennessee to my house in South New Jersey, think of it as Philadelphia, essentially. When we left this morning around 7, and it is 1:24. It was pouring rain. We were in rain gear and everything, and I had my cargo bag and my tonneau bag all covered with tarps. It was pretty bad. My wife was, I don't know how to say it, she was worried. She was not really happy with us leaving, but Anthony's got a lot of more experience on the road, especially in bad weather, and he felt confident that we'd be okay as long as we took it slow, and that's exactly what we did. But slow going means you're in the rain more, and we kind of got drenched. So we got this far when the weather finally has changed for the better. It's still kind of overcast and cloudy up above, but it's not raining. And as you can see, we have both changed out of our rain gear, removed the tarps from our bags and everything, and we're ready to continue on. This is my first road trip with someone, and I'm really happy that I'm with Anthony. He's a great guy. He's a great rider. This is not his first rodeo in terms of road trips or riding with people, so I couldn't have asked for a better crewman on this journey. We're taking not exactly the back roads, but through Google Maps, Anthony was able to figure out a route that helped us avoid tolls and city congestion, especially New York City. We're kind of going around it and heading up through, my guess would be either Connecticut or Massachusetts, and then in towards New Hampshire. But we'll see how far we can go. So this is nice. It's nice to be on the road with no rain, and the rain did seep in through my rain gear. As a matter of fact, my socks were soaking wet. I thought the Velcro lining of my pocket was secure, but not, and unfortunately my wallet got drenched, my track phone got drenched. It's fine, I tested it, it's okay. It just seems like water was getting everywhere, even in my top case, which is closed and waterproof. Some of the equipment got condensation on it, moisture. So it gives you an idea of how intense this rain was. Anthony was shooting with his GoProMaX on the front of his bike, and I think he was doing it in 360-degree mode, and hopefully if he's kind enough, he can maybe loan me some of that footage, so give you a sense of what it's like. And if all goes well as I'm speaking, you are watching that footage and getting a good sense of what we had to deal with. Somehow we crossed the border into New York from New Jersey. I really didn't see any official welcome to New York sign, but you know, we're not on the interstate, so you know, maybe that's just the way they do things around here. Jersey town, New York town, no big deal. I wouldn't be surprised if they compete against each other in high school sports and all of that. It's just amazing, and it's nice to sort of feel like I can cut loose a little bit more since there's no rain. Back before we pulled over, we were on some really nice roads with some nice twisties, and I was enjoying those. I don't know where we are. I forgot the name of this place. I know a couple towns we passed through were Newburgh, the city of, and then Midhope. Try to spot a name? I'll ask Anthony later. But this is someplace I've never been. And that's what's really nice. That's what I really appreciate being with Anthony, is because he's essentially our navigator. He's taking us on probably a route that I probably wouldn't take. Being that I don't have internet access and cell phones or smartphones with GPS and all of that, I would have probably just taken the interstates, which can be, you know, direct and fast, but also expensive and, let's face it, boring. This is a little bit more interesting. We were talking to some people before we got on, fellow riders who are admiring our bikes and asking questions. What kind of bike is mine? How old is Anthony's? How many miles on it? And it's just nice to sort of meet fellow bikers, whether they're still riding or not. They have their stories, and we share ours. You know, and that's kind of why, at least for me, I like motovlogging, and I like sort of adding another element to it of at least interviewing people. And that's something I'm going to try and do when we get up to the rally. on the interstate with roads like these. Your town's like this.